Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen around the globe, very pleasant afternoon to you all, and welcome to the 2024 STEPI Global Symposium. My name is Kelly Park, your MC for this meaningful occasion, and it is my great honor to welcome you all to STEPI's annual symposium following last year. It's an honor to meet you all. Thank you. Well, first and foremost, on behalf of the organizing committee, thank you very much for sparing your very valuable time to be here with us today and also showing great interest in today's program. Now, commemorating the 37th anniversary of its foundation, the Science and Technology Policy Institute hosts the 2024 STEPI Global Symposium with the theme of S&T and Security, the Rise and Response of the Indo-Pacific Strategy. The symposium aims to address a comprehensive approach of the S&T and security in the Indo-Pacific region by examining the rise of the Indo-Pacific strategy. Now, today we will seek to contribute to a more informed and coordinated response to the evolving security dynamics in the region. So please stay with us till the end and hope you take home lots of thoughtful and interesting exchanges back home. So without further ado, let us now officially begin the 2024 STEPI Global Symposium with opening remarks by Dr. Sung-Woo Yang, Acting President and Vice President of the Science and Technology Policy Institute. Please welcome Dr. Yang with a big round of applause.
안녕하세요.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Acting President Yang Sung-woo of STEPI, Science and Technology Policy Institute. It seems like we have entered the summer season. Once again, the weather is sending us a congratulatory message. First of all, I'd like to extend a warm welcome to participants joining us at the 2024 STEPI Global Symposium. Thank you, Dr. Shin Dong-chun, Chairperson of National Research Council for Economics, Humanities, and Social Science, for his welcome remarks. Acting Minister Counselor Wilcock of Economic Affairs, U.S. Embassy, and also Counselor Ruslan Katz, the head of the Political, Economic, and Public Affairs Embassy of Canada in Korea. Thank you. And also my special gratitude goes to Senior Research Fellow Song Chi-ung, Office of Sustainable Innovation Policy Research, STEPI, Head Song Kyung-mo, Office of S&T Diplomacy and Security Research, Dr. Julia Bu of Cyber Institute for Strategic Studies, International Institute for Strategic Studies, and also thank you, Chief Director Park Kwan-il, and Director Marcus Galauskas of Indo-Pacific Security Initiative, Scowcroft Center for Strategy and Security, Atlantic Council, researcher Apia Akant Defense Strategy and National Security, Australian Strategic Policy Institute, Professor Igata Akira of RCAST, and also Director Lee Kyung-nim of Korean Military of Science and ICT Research, and Fellow Yu Hyun-jung of Institute for National Security Strategy, Research Fellow Jo Young-rae of STEPI. We'd also like to express our sincere gratitude to all of you who have shown interest in the 2024 Global Symposiums and participate in person or online. STEPI Global Symposium, which will be held for the 19th time in 2024, will address the theme of science, technology, and security, the rise and response of Indo-Pacific strategy. In recent years, S&T innovation policies of countries have been on the knife's edge of transformation due to technological security issues and the rise of advanced technologies such as AI and semiconductors. Competitions and cooperation are at the center of discussions. The joint declarations of the three countries at the Korea-Japan-China summit held in Seoul on the 24th of this month also covers topics such as people-to-people exchange, economic and trade cooperation, and also cooperation in science and technology, digital transformation, reflecting the need of multi-phased cooperation in the era of the economic blockizations, domestically expanding national R&D investment and synergizing cooperation through international cooperation are becoming key policy issues. The government announced three global game-changing technology strategies for AI, semiconductors, advanced bio, quantum, emphasizing the need to respond to the advancement of each technology's value chain and promote strategic cooperation with allies. In this regard, it is becoming more important than ever before to explore policy responses related to cooperation in S&T innovation policy. In this context, STEPI is organizing the Global Symposium to focus on the nexus between S&T and security in the Indo-Pacific region. The emerging security of science and technology, which has a direct impact on national security, is not only critical to national security based on the competitive advantage, but is also a major determinant of country's sustainability. In particular, the Indo-Pacific region occupies an important geopolitical positions in the world, and S&T cooperation and security enhancement strategies in the regions are currently an important issues the international community is paying attention to. Korea has formulated the Indo-Pacific strategy, which continues to give strategic priorities to solidarities and cooperation with the Indo-Pacific regions and countries involved in the value chain. In the context of the Technology Alliance, it seeks to continue its cooperation with actors in the Indo-Pacific regions and to build a multidimensional network of economic, technological environment, and security dimensions, focusing on building diplomatic capacity and directions in areas related to technology development and cooperation, international technical standards, and data governance. 2024 STEPI Symposium is more important than ever to share relevant policy information among countries and strengthen the cooperation system through exchanges and collaboration among interest groups on these issues. As a national science and technology policy think tank, STEPI will not hesitate to play the role of connecting every agencies. We hope that today's event will bring together distinguished experts from home and abroad to discuss various perspectives and open up new horizons for the Indo-Pacific strategy. In closing, I'd like to once again express my sincere gratitude to all speakers and also attendees and STEPI staff for organizing the event. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much, Vice President Dr. Yang, for the encouraging remarks, providing this invaluable opportunity to enhance our collaborative efforts and align our policies more closely on a global scale. Thank you very much for your dedication. And next we have welcoming remarks from Dr. Dong Chun-shin, Chairperson of the National Research Council for Economies, Humanities, and Social Science. Please welcome him up to the stage.
예, 안녕하십니까.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Shin Dong-chun, Chairman of the National Economic and Humanities Research Council. And congratulations on the 2024 STEPI Global Symposium. And I would like to thank Dr. Seung-woo Yang and the colleagues at the Institute for working hard to organize this event. I would like to also thank Mr. Wilcott, Acting Minister Counselor for Economic Affairs at the Embassy of the United States of America, Mr. Ruslan Katz, Counselor, Head of the Political, Economic, and Public Affairs, Embassy of Canada, and Dr. Donald Love from Australian Embassy, Cecilia Kang. Also, thank you very much. And I would like to also thank the experts from home and abroad for joining us today. The theme of today's symposium is S&T and security, the rise and response of Indo-Pacific strategy. We are currently experiencing an era of strategic competition between the US and China. Fierce competition and conflicts are intensifying not only in economic and military security, but also in technology security. Faced with challenges posed by this competitive balance of power, South Korea is looking for new ways to cooperate. In the field of science and technology, the security and competitive aspects are also being emphasized, and cooperation is being sought at the international level. The Indo-Pacific strategy, which was launched amid recognition of economic and diplomatic diversification, marks a new phase in the evolution of South Korea's foreign policy. We should seek ways to build a network of international cooperation with friendly countries in areas such as economic security, supply chain, and advanced technology to promote the growth of Korean economy and national interest. We need to further increase our innovative capacity in areas where we have a technological advantage, increase our technological capabilities in areas where we are weak, and strengthen cooperation with other countries. In a short period of time, South Korea has laid the foundation for S&T and achieved economic development through science and technology innovation. STEPI has contributed to the development of science and technology and economic growth by contributing to the establishment of the national science and technology policies. STEPI has held a total of, since 2009, 19 global symposiums and has become an annual event. This forum has become an annual event for sharing information on science and technology policies and innovation in various countries. I hope today's symposium will provide an opportunity to discuss in depth not only in the challenges facing Korea in a rapidly changing global environment, but also in the direction and mid to long-term vision of strategic S&T policy. We hope that the in-depth discussion on the nexus between S&T and security, especially in the Indo-Pacific region, will lead to an evolving discussion on the role of S&T policies at the global level. Finally, I would like to wish STEPI, the organizer of the symposium, all the best for the future, and thank all the domestic and international speakers and experts who have participated in today's symposium, and all of you who are joining the symposium in person or online. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Dr. Shin, for the warm welcome, as well as your dedication and support for making this event possible. Thank you once again. Another big round of applause, please. Thank you. And now it is my great pleasure to welcome Will Kobe, Acting Minister Counsel for Economic Affairs of the U.S. Embassy of Consulate in the Republic of Korea, for the congratulatory remarks. Please welcome him with a big round of applause.
Wow, what an awesome gathering, and it's such an honor and a privilege to be here. So good afternoon, distinguished guests. First, thank you to Dr. Yang for your kind introduction, and to you and your entire team for hosting today's symposium. And of course, thank you to Dr. Shin for making the event possible. So today's theme, science and technology and security, comes at an incredibly relevant time. Last week, the Republic of Korea and the United Kingdom co-hosted the AI Seoul Summit. During the summit, leaders from around the world, including US Vice President Kamala Harris, committed to work together to address the opportunities and challenges associated with artificial intelligence. A few years ago, it would have been hard to imagine world leaders gathering to talk about safety testing for large language models. Yet, here we are. We've seen a global elevation of technology in our national security and in our diplomacy. Earlier this month, Secretary Blinken spoke at the RSA conference in California, where he said technology is the heart, or is at the heart of our geopolitics. Now, new technologies test our security, but they also have the potential to strengthen our economies, our democracies, and our planet. In the United States, the Biden administration is leveraging this science and technology policy to improve health outcomes, address climate change, and advance technology and data that promote our shared prosperity and our security, all while maintaining our individual freedoms. And we've made historic investments in our technological and industrial competitiveness in today's 21st century economy, including through the U.S. Inflation Reduction Act, as well as our CHIPS and Science Act. The United States plans to invest more than $3.5 trillion over the next decade, and is already working in partnership with many Korean companies. For example, Samsung recently received, or it was announced, that they were receiving $6.4 billion in federal support for its investment in Taylor, Texas, the largest CHIPS Act grant to date as a percentage of total investment. So the United States is working towards a vibrant, open, and secure technological future. And that's why we are investing in our technology diplomacy and incorporating S&T into our national security strategy. Science and technology are essential to building an Indo-Pacific that is free and open, yet connected, prosperous, secure, and resilient. We know the United States cannot do this alone. When we released the U.S. Indo-Pacific strategy, we committed to forming new partnerships for cutting-edge joint research in science and technology. And since then, that's exactly what we've done. We are working with trusted partners and allies, like the Republic of Korea, to expand joint research and exchanges, and to coordinate our tech policy. Last year, our national security advisors launched the U.S. ROK Critical and Emerging Technology Dialogue. And since then, we've announced new joint research on biotech and semiconductors, and more. We are also working to bring together new regional partners. At last year's Camp David Summit, we announced new trilateral U.S.-Japan ROK technology cooperation. Seoul National University, Tokyo University, and the University of Chicago have joined together to launch a new quantum workforce training program. Earlier this year, we held a trilateral technology dialogue with India, the United States, and the Republic of Korea to discuss how we can work together to promote and protect critical and emerging technologies. As science and technology play a bigger and bigger role in our foreign policy, Korea's global leadership will be increasingly important. President Yoon has taken historic steps to transform Korea into a global pivotal state, including by launching the ROK's own Indo-Pacific strategy. Under Korea's strategy, strengthening S&T cooperation and closing the digital divide is one of 9 core lines of effort. And the Republic of Korea's expertise will be incredibly important as we develop, deploy, and protect the technology of the future. Our countries share the same goal: a future that is free and open, connected, prosperous, secure, and resilient. We must leverage technology to build this future. As Secretary Blinken said earlier this month, our mission is simple: use tech for good. Thank you all again for joining today. I look forward to hearing more about your vision for the future of science and technology policy. And thanks again to the organizers for making this happen.
Yes, thank you very much for those kind and inspiring words. The U.S. Embassy plays a crucial role in fostering collaboration and mutual understanding between our nations. Thank you very much for your contribution. And next, we are very delighted to have another congratulatory remarks from Ruslan Katz, Counselor and Head of the Political, Economic, and Public Affairs of the Embassy of Canada to the Republic of Korea. Please welcome him up to the stage.
Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup. 감사합니다. It is a great pleasure for me to join you today as we celebrate the 37th anniversary of the Science and Technology Policy Institute and its symposium around the pivotal theme of science and technology and security, the rise and response of the Indo-Pacific strategy. My name is Ruslan Katz. I'm the Political and Economic Counselor at the Embassy of Canada in Seoul. I would like to sincerely thank STEPI, Acting President Young, and the Chairperson Shin for offering me and my colleagues in the room with this opportunity to engage in today's extremely important conversation. Canada's involvement in this conversation is rooted in our nation's robust science and technology and innovation ecosystem. As a global leader in STNI, Canada recognizes the profound impact that STNI and critical and emerging technologies have not only on the various aspects of our daily lives, but also on regional and global security and governance dynamics and challenges. We are already beginning to see, for example, how emerging technologies such as generative AI are transforming industries, reshaping economies, and influencing societal dynamics. STNI is at the forefront of addressing the most pressing challenges of our time, from revolutionizing healthcare through precision medicine and telemedicine to driving sustainable development through clean energy solutions and smart city initiatives. More broadly, we understand that in the dynamic and uncertain world in which we live, scientific security, technological security are increasingly interrelated with economic security and national security. Canadian strong academic institutions, thriving tech industry, and innovative research ecosystem position us well to provide valuable insights and collaborate with our international partners, including the Republic of Korea, to harness the potential of these technologies for the benefit of our nations and the world at large, while mitigating their risks. And as key partners and best friends with shared values and complementary strengths, we are well positioned to provide constructive contributions to the discussion and stand to gain from further deepening our STNI partnership. The signing of the Canada-Korea STNI agreement in 2016 marked a significant milestone in that regard. It established a formal framework for cooperation across several strategic sectors, including aerospace, automotive, energy, advanced manufacturing, health and life science, and ICT. This agreement not only facilitates the exchange of knowledge and expertise, but also serves as a testament to our shared vision for a future driven by innovation and technological advancement. The STNI agreement also established the STNI Joint Committee, which takes place every second year, and the upcoming committee meeting will take place next month in Banff, in the Rocky Mountains in Canada. I'm very pleased to hear that STEPI will be attending these discussions next month. This meeting really serves as a forum where key STNI stakeholders from Canada and Korea can exchange expertise and identify collaboration opportunities, including on science and research diplomacy, science and research security. We have launched our Indo-Pacific strategy in November 2022, just before the Republic of Korea. And our strategy recognizes the need for Canada to be an active, engaged, and reliable partner to countries in the Indo-Pacific region, including the Republic of Korea. Strengthening our STNI partnerships is a top priority, and key objectives include supporting international co-innovation projects and commercialization-oriented research and development partnerships for our SMEs with Indo-Pacific partners. The importance of our collaboration has been underscored by significant diplomatic exchanges in recent years. In September 2022, President Yoon visited Canada, and his first stop was the University of Toronto, where he met with leading researchers such as the Professor Emeritus Jeffrey Hinton. President Yoon emphasized that the tenacity and persistence of researchers such as Professor Hinton, who is a very known pioneer in the field of AI and deep learning, served as a benchmark for Korean efforts to advance future technologies. And last May, President Yoon's visit was reciprocated by the visit of Prime Minister Trudeau to Korea in May last year, further highlighting our shared commitment to enhancing our cooperation and coordination on a wide range of issues, including economic security, STNI, climate resiliency, and environmental stewardship. On that occasion, both countries launched a high-level economic security dialogue where discussions on AI and emerging technologies were very much at the heart of this dialogue. Canada has consistently demonstrated our leadership in the field of AI. As the first country to introduce a national AI strategy, we have invested over $2 billion since 2017 to support AI and digital research and innovation. Canada is a leader in the responsible adoption of AI. We are very pleased and very glad to be in very good company. We were recently ranked #1 among 80 countries, tied with the Republic of Korea and Japan, in the Center for AI and Digital Policies 2024 Global Report on Artificial Intelligence and Democratic Values. To further our commitment to AI safety, Canada announced last month a $50 million investment to create a new Canadian AI Safety Institute, which will work to better understand and protect against the risks that advanced AI systems could pose. We look forward to collaborating with other budding AI safety institutes, including those in the Republic of Korea, the US, the UK, and Japan. Before I finish, I would like to congratulate the Republic of Korea on the successful hosting of the AI Seoul Summit last week. Prime Minister Trudeau, actually 2 weeks ago, Prime Minister Trudeau delivered remarks at the virtual leaders session, and during the AI Seoul Summit session, the ministerial session in Seoul, Canada was represented by a delegation from our Innovation, Science and Economic Development Ministry. Our delegates had meaningful meetings with their Korean counterparts and officials and reaffirmed our commitment to work together with the Republic of Korea to advance STNI initiatives and AI safety efforts. I would also like to congratulate and highlight the Republic of Korea for hosting a successful summit for democracy in March, where, as you know, the future of democracy and the impact of emerging technologies on our democratic institutions was very much a top topic of the discussions. As we look ahead to the future, we are poised to play significant roles in shaping the global technological and innovation landscape. With Canada and the Republic of Korea set to host the G7 and APEC summits next year, respectively, our responsibilities in enhancing global cooperation across various areas have never been more critical. So let us seize this opportunity to deepen our partnership, harnessing the power of science and technology to build a secure, sustainable and prosperous future for the Indo-Pacific region and beyond. Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup. Thank you.